Okay. Hello, hello, hello. I think I exist. Hello, hello, hello. Yes, I exist. So, this is a little video that I'll do a little video teaching you C. So, first off, you need to download a thing called Visual Studio. Not mistake with Visual Studio Code. Visual Studio Code is bad. Visual Studio is good because it's a IDE. Not this. Do not download this. Download Visual Studio for Windows because there's only for Windows. There's Visual Studio for Mac, but you know it's bad. Let me change. How can I translate my? Oh, I think that's not how I translate it. Yeah, I can't. But you know, hang on. Hang on, I'll just change to English. I'll change out to English. I'll change to English. I'll change to English. Okay. Oh. Oh, I need to install a new studio. I need to install a new I need to install a new thing here. I need to install a new language. I need to install a new language. Okay, I think Hogwarts Okay, I am back. Uh, so this is being disastrous. So let's browse the interwebs. Let's browse the interwebs. I think I can. Let's browse YouTube. Oh, it doesn't work. YouTube.com. Okay. YouTube.com. Let's see. Let's see about. Let's watch a video about uh Flappy Bird in
I made Flappy
Excel.
Bird in Excel? Most people would use Excel for creating
Okay.
spreadsheets, but what if I told you it was completely possible to make a game entirely within Excel?
Okay.
Turns out there's this thing called Visual Basic for applications integrated
Wow, Visual Basic. I wonder what's that.
within Excel, and it allows you to program within it. So knowing this, I attempted to create Flappy Bird in it, and here's how it went. The first build of the game consisted of a yellow cell
Wow.
that fell to the ground. Next up, I had to
works.
get input to work, which was quite simple, as I implemented key input and created a jump subroutine that's called whenever you press the up arrow.
Whoa, it's plays like the real game. Just as crap. I can't say this. The guy really is good at PowerPoint. I am really bad at PowerPoint. Oh my god, would you please finish the installation? Okay, it is. Okay, it works. So I can open Visual Studio. I can open Visual Studio and I hope I don't have anything bad showing up in this thing. Okay, so first off, you need to you might want to change the language of the of this little piece of shit of software. So I need to restart it. Okay, so okay, I will stop recording and start a new recording because this is bad. Uh, okay, so uh, let's try this again. So first things off, welcome to my video that I'm making a game. But first I will make a tutorial, a C tutorial for you. And first off, you need to install Visual Studio. Do not mess up with by installing Visual Studio Code. This, you wanna avoid this because we will use this. And then you will install, you just click on the gaming option with C++, you install it, and you check the C++ option, check the lightweight one, like 8 or 9 gigabytes. Yeah, it's not lightweight, but it's kind of better. But so when you have this screen here, you will hit create a new project. We will create an empty project with no starting files, and we'll call this Poggers Game 2. And I will hit create, and it will create the thing for us. I think my computer is bad, but no, I think it's okay. Okay, so we have this. We close this. So we have this screen right here. This right here in the left, we call the Solution Explorer, is just the Project Explorer, the File Explorer, the File Explorer. I don't know why they called it Solution, but it's the File Explorer. So we have the local Windows debugger, and we have here Poggers Game 2. And the first thing I want to do is click the with my right mouse button and properties. Then I'll go to linker and system. Okay, and we will change to subsystem Windows. When we apply this and hit OK, it should do nothing right now, but we can add new file. We can add a new file here. So source, new item, or Ctrl Shift A. We can say we can name it test.cpp. It's a C tutorial, but we'll let me remove it. Add test.c, not .cpp, and we have here a file. So first things off, this is a normal text file. Uh, it's a normal text file which doesn't with that doesn't have any style. So you just type. So let's type a thing. We want to make a simple program that says hello world. So let's type hello world. Okay, it shows errors, but first I need I want to show you how to run something. So you just click on local Windows debugger, and it compiles. I'll explain later what compiling actually means. Or as Microsoft says it and calls it building. And okay, there were build errors. Would you like to continue and run the less successful build? We always will hit no in this case because it's kind of useless. Okay, let's see the error. Expected a semicolon. So let's do a semicolon right here. Let's save it. We can save by using Ctrl S, and it errors again. Let's see the error. Expected, okay, and syntax error missing before. So let's try again. Let's remove this. And okay, it's no issues found. So it says like we don't have any issues, but we have because the program doesn't run, but grammatically we don't have any errors. So almost every line of code in C ends with a semicolon. I say almost every because there are like, how can I explain it? There are some blocks of code, you conditionals or loops or functions that doesn't end with semicolon because it they themselves are composed of logical lines that in fact have semicolons in it. It's a bit complicated, but we'll get the hang of it. But okay, we have here this output window. Let me see the chat. Oh, hello, sorry for bothering you. I don't care. I don't care. Let me. Uh, how can I ban this? I don't care of. I don't care about this. I don't care. I need to do something here. Uh, can I? How can I ban this? I don't care. Care. Okay, I can do anything. I don't know how to ban this. Okay. Oh, ban. Okay, I ban this. I ban. Okay. So back to work. We have this, and then we have the link error in the output. Unresolved external symbol win main. Reference it in int blah 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 win main. Invoke blah 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 blah. So let's search this error code LNK 2019. How to solve error LNK. Oh, it's simple. Okay. Send mail. No. Let's try win main. Okay. Error we have here. Let's click here, and we need to use. We need to change the subsystem windows to subsystem consoles. But we don't want to do this. We want to actually program for Windows, not for shitty DOS. So let's search just WinMain. And when we do this, we'll get a little thing, a little a little website called learn.microsoft.com, which is, if you don't know, Microsoft is the kind of god of Windows. And we have here win main function winbase.h. So what this does, the user provided entry point for a graphical Windows based application. So this is an entry point. So let's just open a notepad and do this. Win main is the entry point or I can type. Okay, we have this entry point, but you know what we do this when like well, we copy and paste it. So when we copy it and paste it, we have so much errors, but let's try running it anyway. Okay, and we have 4 errors. H instance undefined, nothing is defined. So first things off, I need to just change this to callback, because this is only for terminal. Yeah, just change it for to callback. We'll discuss this later. But okay, we have wing main. We don't have the definition of wing main because we didn't include something. So in programming, when you use a library of from other people, you need to include it. To include, you need to first of all, in the first line of your program, you need to do hashtag include and followed by this symbol here. It's a less than a sign and greater than sign, and then you type the dependency. And the dependency here is winbase.h. Winbase.base.h. So, okay. And just for fun, let's just remove these ints here. Let's just remove this, and let's remove this. And okay, I mean, we should include windows.h. It's better that way because Winbase does not do anything good. And okay, so we include all of the entire Windows API to do this, and when we run, you should get errors. I don't know why. Okay, we get errors, but let's see it. LNK 1120. Let's let's search it. 1120. Served externals. I can't do anything anymore. I can't talk anymore. Let me see this. Okay. It's exer external symbol. So let's try to do something different here. I'll just remove these spaces here because they are bad. Not bad, but I don't like them. And let's open curly braces. Now we have the curly braces. And repair you can see that there's not a semicolon, but that's because it's a new block of code. We have a new block of code here. And when we run again, it finally compiles. It compiled, can see, and it ran. Oh my god, we ran our first program. It does literally and nothing. It does nothing. So, how can we fix this? Let's see something. The simplest thing you can do is to write the hello world program. So let's write it. To write, we need to use a function called out msdn output debug string a. It's output debug string. So when you see that it auto completes for me, and I'll just hit enter, and we follow it by this parentheses. And okay, when we try to run it, and we end it with a semicolon because this is a punctuation, this is a logical sentence. But when we run it, we don't compile anymore because let's see the error. uh, Output debug string a, too few arguments for call. So let's see the arguments. Let's see. We need here a lpcstr. So what is a lpcstr? This is a just a text. We need to output. If we want to output something, we need to say what we need to output. So let's try hello, comma world, and we have more errors. Why? Let's say, let's see. Hello undeclared identifier. We have this error, which is the exclamation, and world undeclared identifier. That's because we didn't say it. That was a text. How do we say that this is a text and not a logical statement? We just like put I can't remember the name, but it's the quotes I remembered. We put quotes around it. It's like quoting someone's phrase in a book. It's not yours. It's not your logical argument. It's just someone else text. Okay. So we have like we have Albert Einstein that said something kind of cool, and we want to say it, but in our program, so we quote it. That's what we are doing. So when we run it again, it does not wait. It does something. You can see here a hello world, but this hello world is kind of ugly, you know. Don't have anything to separate it from anything. Like it's this in when we finish hello world, then it starts a new text right away. So let's use backslash n to put a new line. But the backslash n puts a new line in our program. We'll talk more about this later. But you can see hello world is here. So this is the basics of C, but only coded for 60 minutes. We are still on the beginning. So I want to show you about variables. So when we have a variable, we have a box variable. Let me note here in our annotations. A variable is a box for that a container. It's a container that contains something. Uh, pog.txt. So in C, we need to specify the variable type. So the declaration of the variable needs the type. Let's say we want to put this text in a variable. So we cut it, and we can paste it how many times we want, but we want to do a lpcstr. But remember, lpcstr is the thing that we are missing from output debug string a. So we make a lpcstr called foo, and we use the equal sign to make it point, like not point, but it holds the value hello world slash n. Okay, we have here a variable. So in C we need first the type, then the name, then the equal sign and the value, and finally the semicolon, because we need the semicolon. And instead of calling hello world, we just call foo. Let's call just foo here. And when we run, the thing does not print foo, but instead it prints the value of foo, which is hello world. But this is like really simple. But let's see how's everything working under the hood. So I'll go to lpc full equals hello world and press F9. You see a red circle here, and when we click run, it stops here, and we'll have an arrow, and we can see here down here the foo. And when we view foo, we view that is not hello world, but at least we have the H here, the beginning. F here 72H. So what this is doing, it may sound a little bit complicated, it is, but it's like if we do a lpcstr foo equals hello world, what this is actually doing is we are picking a lpcstr foo equals, first it will be equal to h, the character h. Then it will set the following memory addresses to hello world. So hello world slash n. So first we set the first bit, the first value, the first byte, we can say it, the first byte, which is h, and then we set the following bytes to be hello world, not hello world because the h was already there. We have here the foo, and okay, let's hit this and step over or hit F10, and we have here, it changed. It's now hello world, which is really cool. When we view this, we click and view, and we have hello world here. It works. Wow. And then when we finish here, and we finish here. Okay. So we have here lpcstr foo equals hello world. First it sets the foo to h, and then it sets the rest of the memory with hello world slash n, and then we output it. What we are doing here is actually pointing to h, but we will see this a lot later, like later. It's not a beginner thing at all, at least for one day. But we have here a simple game, not game, but we have here a simple program that displays hello world in the screen. Okay, so let's do something better. I want to do not another variable. So let's type a new name. Let's type, I want, for no particular reason, to type int. So int stands for integer, and we can say the name of the variable as integer. Let's call it a 69. Let's assign the value of 69 to it. But when we try to output debug string a integer, it will not work, I guess. Yeah, it will not work because integer is not a lpcstr. So what we need to do, we need to try, uh let's try converting it. lpcstr, I'll I'll say, I'll explain to you this a little bit later, and it not works because it won't work. That's a really bad phrase, but it is true. We have here integer 69. This is a integer. Integer is a type of number that doesn't have fractional parts. So we can say here, I'm going a bit faster now, but we can say if integer equals 69, we can output the book string foo. When we run it, I'll explain this later, and it does hello world. But what if it is 68 and not 69? It doesn't output anything. So what this is doing? The keyword if checks for a condition. So integer equals 69. Then we'll do the thing that's after. Why the double equals? Well, because here we have the the single equal sign. It's for storing a value to a variable. But for the two equal signs is for comparing two values. That's it. And yeah, let's do a little thing. Oh, hello. Yeah, I will upload it. Hello, how are you? Uh, let's do a little break. 15-second break because I am tired. Let me just get some water. Okay. Oh, thank you. Thank you, thank you. I appreciate that you appreciate my initiative. It's kind of appreciation inception here. But yeah, I'll upload this to my YouTube channel Let me just get it for you. And we have here Lemtopia Vaults. Uh, my YouTube is in Portuguese, but my channel is in English. I'll post the link. So yeah, the now we have the simple a simple program which does the first it declares a variable called foo with the value of hello world, and then it declares another variable. I'm 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 kind of I can't breathe, but it declares another variable, a integer called integer with the value of 69. Let me see if uh I can if you, let me see if I can show you a better. How do I wait? I'm not afraid of googling it up. Bees to see how to a bigger text. Lol. Increasing text. Okay. Environment. Oh, I need to tools options and okay. Let me tools options. Font. Fonts and colors. Wait. Okay. Fonts and colors. Let's just put this to here. And okay, it is better. So, oh, yeah, I am kind of learning it too, to be honest. I'm doing this to teach people, but to also get better in with this API. But yeah, let's continue. Um, have here an integer with the value of 69, and if this integer does equal to 69, then we print foo to the screen. So this is the most basic program of them all. Not the most basic, the second most basic. So what we should do now, let's try to do a while loop or a for loop. I think for loops are much more useful. So we do for, we just say for, and we open parentheses, and we open this. Oh, by the way, you can do this. Here we can open curly braces here. It will be better, but I don't like so much of this. I want to do this way because it's a single line. It's to me it's much cleaner. But when we have here, we have the for loop. So the for is, I picked this as a loop, but it's kind of complicated. But have here, have first the iterator. So we it's a integer variable. So we usually call it I or J, but I'll call it I, and it's normally equals to some. It is not equal to not some number. Not normally zero, like usually zero. And then we do the semicolon. So the first thing is int I equals 0. And then you check the condition. Let's say I equals uh, no, I less than 10. And this is a less sign. Uh it just does less than, or we just less than. And then we does a do a semicolon. And now we do I equals I plus 1. So we are picking, so in math it doesn't make sense, but we are just picking the value of I and adding 1. So I know, programming nerds, I know you can just do I plus plus, but I don't want this now because this is a simple YouTube video. and live stream. So let's inside of this output debug string a hello seaman, just to do that nice sodding reference. So when we run, we have first should show hello world. It does, and it does show hello seaman 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 times. 10 times it shows this. So yeah, we have here a little for loop. These are the basics of programming. So yeah, let's hop to a bigger project. Let's try to open a window in Windows. So I'll delete this, and first off we need to do a window class. So I'll just pick this Microsoft website, and we see here this stuff that is, this is a little bit of advanced. You should, if you don't know, if you didn't grasp all of it, you should please watch it over. That's the over again, because that's the power of YouTube. I'll upload this on YouTube, by the way, because you can rewind the video. But I I I I would say to you to make small programs like a calculator or something. But now we'll do a more complex project. So okay, we have here, we can make a variable of type window class w, window class, just window class, uh wc, and we do this just do this. So wc equals is 0. So what this is doing, so in C we have some things called structs, which basically is a super variable that has a bunch of little variables in them that do classes in C. Yeah, oh my god. But we have here the window class, and this struct has all of these parameters. So style, I won't say this because I am bad at pronouncing singular letters. H icon, H cursor, H instance, H something, H some other thing. And yeah, and when we do the curly braces 0, we just initialize all of this stuff to 0. When we run, it does nothing. It does just a single nothing. But it doesn't crash. So that's good. So first off, we'll create a we'll just to do a H instance. Let's do the first thing for the first thing here, which is the easiest. So we just set it to H instance. So the H instance of the window is equal to the current H instance. To be honest, I don't know much about H instances. It's just the handle for the current app. So in my vision, so you have an app. We have the handle for the app that is running. Then we need to just do Okay, okay. Thank you for the follow, by the way. So, I'll just continue here. I think let's see the recording here. I guess it didn't work. Okay, it kind of worked. I don't know. But we have here the window proc. We need to do the window proc. So when we search window proc here, we have this, and we just pick this. We do this, and let's just organize this better. A window, first the window, then the message, and the param, and then the other param. But I don't want to use these names, so I'll just name it to instance, rev instance, CMD line, show CMD, and we need to change it to instance here, not not mistake with H instance. And here we just do window message and W param and L param we can't change because they are basically the same name. But okay, F here, and we'll this L result is basically a integer that tells the result of an operation. So let's do return. Let's create a result variable called result. Let's return it. Return a result. Just return result. I mean, return result. Okay, it doesn't. It does work. So when we execute it, we have errors. Let's see the errors. Oh, okay. We need to, let's try to put an L here. L on the forehead. Let's just initialize it to 0. It should work now. And it does. It does. Okay. So when we have this, we need to register the window class. Register class. And we say the pointer for WC, and we have here the class registered, and we can now create a window handle. So we have a window handle to create. Window handle is the most important thing right now. Handle MSDN. Window handle. Let's create a window. Window create window. A. Create window A. So when we create the window A, I mean we need to just use the variable. So it's a void variable, and we need to create the window A. Let's do window add window window handle equals create window XA, and we need to just do this. We just need to delete this, and this. We need just to delete these. Wait, page menu, page instance. Okay, we have here, and first we need to do the LP class name. So we just use the class name here, and okay, LP window name. Okay, it is existing. So first we have the window handle. We have the window handle, and we need to make the window name. So let's say it hello Windows. Have here hello Windows. The style is WS visible. I'll explain this later, but 200, we do 640 by 480, and we do 0, null, null, 0, null, and null. We do 4 nulls, and when we do this, we have here, and a window should pop up for a second, and it doesn't. But let's see. If let's do a while loop. So I should probably first explain this. So first off, we have here a window handle, which is basically a window, and we register the class, then we do the window handle. And then we call this create window a function that has parameters. The most notable are 200, the x, the y, the width, and the height of the window, the title of the window, the style of the window, and these you can set to null. So this basically creates a window, but it doesn't do anything. So we do while true, while one, we do trans if while we make a message variable, and we do get message message. We do just this, and I can't type today. Translate message and dispatch message. And okay, it should work now. Should just open a window here, and it doesn't open a window. Let's see. Why doesn't it open a window? Let's see. Why doesn't it open a window? Oh, thank you. I am trying to open the window. I don't know why it didn't open. Let me pick here my book. Hang on. Okay, I'm back. I got my book. I don't know why I have hidden this, but why I have hidden my thing, my screen. But okay, should we should return. Oh, we should equals def window proc a window message param of param. Okay. Okay, it builds and it doesn't work still. Let me see why it isn't working. I think I should use this. I am still learning, by the way. Over so overlapped window. Let's try again. Well, get message. No. Let's try no. Oh, let's try changing this to instance. I am book is a secret. No, it's a book called Programming Windows 95. Yeah, Windows 95. It's a really old book, older than me, older than me. And return. It should work, but I don't know why it doesn't work. Uh, H instance equals H instance. This is just instance. Don't know what it doesn't. Why it doesn't show. Register X. Try it again. Let's try to create a window. Let's try just changing this all to A, and it doesn't work again. Let's say. Yay, I am so much proficient with the Windows API. I really don't know why this is. Happy, 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 happy. Happy, happy, happy. Okay. Oh, so when I run the program, it works. It works. It finally works. It works. So what did I do? I just standardize the window class. So in Windows we have two types of strings. We have the NC strings and the wide strings. I was using the NC string in I was using a NC method to declare a wide method. So you should never change this up. You should never like use one for another. You only can use one for the entire program. But okay, so let's continue. We have here a window that we created, and we have a message that we created. When we get the message with you point to the message, we get the null instance. So which is basically whatever instance H instance works, we get the message from it as 00 because yes, I didn't mess with this can of worms. And we translate the message and dispatch the message. So this basically is a update loop. Basically updates our game. Not a game, but our program. So when we run, we have a nice window here that works, but when we close it, it doesn't close the project. It just exists here. We can resize it, but when we resize it, we will encounter the black borders. So what should we do? Should do this. Just let's just do result, and we'll switch the message. We'll create a switch case. This switch case will have a default thing here which points this, and I'll explain this. So we have the result. So we have currently the default. So whatever window event happens, we just redefine the result to be the current window proc. Like we define the window proc and pass this as a result, and then we return result as a message. It is, yeah, it's hard. It's really hard to do this. But yeah, we have this, and this is basically nothing. But let's try doing a case wm loads. Then we do a post quit message, which basically quits the program with a 0, and it should really quit the program, and it kind of does, I guess. We need to do 0. Let's try to kind of does, do kind of does, I guess. It doesn't. Why did it does not? Why does it not work? Oh, because I forgot the semicolon. But you know, we have this here, and when we close, the program stops. So we have a simple program that exists. So things that I might do here, I will do cw use default to reset the position to the default position of the screen. So this is the X and the Y of the window, and then we just say cw use default. Just do it default a default position for the window. So when we do this, we just do this basically does a predefined position. And yeah, we have here our simple program. But what if we want to draw something to the screen? Then we do the wm paint event. So Windows have events. So every time you do something on Windows, you have window events. If you close the window or the window just paints or resize it. So first, we have the WM paint thing. So here I need to do this because we will declare the variable, so we need to use the brackets. I learned this with experience. And we'll create a paint struct called PS. Have a HDC device context, HDC device. I'll explain this later. Is equals get DC window. Okay, let me just look at the book again because I'm forgetting things. But okay, have this. I guess you can hear the thing here. My 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 skills of turning the pages. Okay, HDC. Oh, it's not get Windows DC. It's begin paint. Need to begin the paint with the window and a pointer to the paint struct. How to make a dynamic box with a dynamic box. Wait, now to make the box dynamic with the without the black box. That's why what I will do now. That it's kind of cool, but let's just do something here. We do a rect. Rect. I'll explain this later. We'll get client rect from the window. The we just need to do this, and we need this. Then we need to and paint window. Yes. Here we do something. We need to clear PLT gitblit we do HDC the device, the rect dot left, rect dot right, left dot top, rect dot top. What is CX? I guess it is bitBLT, bitblit, bitBLT. This is, yeah, it kind of reminds of OpenGL, right? But it's softer rendered. So left, right, left, dot, bottom, rect, dot, top, PC, device, again. It's just null, I guess. The x1 and x2, 0, 0, we just do 0, 0, and whiteness. Okay, I'll explain this to you. But it doesn't work because we need to do this. Just need to do this. Just need to do this here. Let's try to do this. I think we don't need to limit this just to a switch case. When we have here, it should resize and it should repaint itself. And it kinda does, I guess. Kinda does. Let's try it again. Let's try it again. When we do this, do null bitBLT blackness RC copy. So the 00 HTC window. See source. Hang on, let me see. I maybe has misread. I was end pain. Oh, end pain. Uh, yeah, that's what I'm feeling right now. I'm just kidding. I'm not feeling pain. This is fun. This is real fun. Haha, fun. Let's see. Why did it did it didn't work as well as we wanted it to. Okay, and it WM paint. WM size. We need to do a WM a size. Let's do the WM size. Do the WM size. Phase size. Let's do this again. Let's do a break. Let's try this. It won't work, I guess. Yeah, it doesn't work. I think I need to see my thing here, my cheat sheet. YouTube.com. Hahaha, I am so great. And make hero window. Yay. Opening a window.
Pensando em criar um
I
aplicativo.
don't care. What GPU? Oh, it's soft rendered. Soft rendered, to be honest. What did I? Oh, it's not bitBLT. It's patBLT. PatBLT. I just did something wrong here. Let me try it again. Oh my god. Doesn't work again. And let's do this. See what we did wrong. We don't need a null here. We don't need a null. Just need to pat blit. And we can't plat blit. Why? Why doesn't it work? Okay, I'm trying to teach something that I'm struggling with. Oh, it's paint. It's paint. It's not React. It's paint. It acts equals ps.rc paint dot left top y. It's x y ps dot rc paint c paint dot uh right right and then ps dot rc paint dot bottom minus y. Okay, it should work now, and it doesn't. And it doesn't work. Why? Why? Why doesn't it work? I copied the code. I copied the code. I copied the code. It should work. It should have worked, but it didn't. So, yeah, we should now probably cure ourselves. So, yeah. Thank you. The window variable. Let's see. And paint window. Yeah, let's see. Begin paint. And I apparently did it right. Device pet blt. Pet blt. I apparently did it right. I just did it wrong at the same time. I'm I'm confused of my skills. Okay, so okay, the code didn't work. The code didn't work, unfortunately. So let's see why. Red water minus stop. WM paint. Let's see, what did I do wrong here? Return result. Do this. Let's do the default. Let's try doing result equals 0. Then just doing this. It should be better, I guess. Ta-da! Ta-da! Okay, it works. It works. It works. Yay! It works. Okay, I was setting this thing not right. I was not setting this right. So, let's try to explain what I've been failing to do, like for 10 minutes. So, we switch the message, and in case of WM close, we just post a quit message, and with if it is WM paint, we create a paint struct called PS, create a HDC called device, which begins the painting, and finally it ends the painting. But first, it like fills the screen, so we can draw the text. Draw text A. I can do this, right? I can do this. The text is poggers. It now. It my poggers. My love. The int cch text. Where's rectangle? Oh, I deleted it. So draw text A windows. Draw text A. So we need to do a simple HH. We need to make a we need to count. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 17, 18, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 20, 20, 20, 20, 24. LP rect, no format. What's the format? Format center. DT center. Center EV center. So when we do this, we should get a error because we always get errors. Let's see. Let's try to do 25. Okay, let's try to do 25 or 23. Size off. Let's do 1. Uh, uh, 50 to 28. So it's 50 minus 28. So it is. They say programmers are good at math. They are smoking math. 92. Okay. It doesn't work. Okay, it should work. It doesn't. Why? It doesn't. Why it doesn't? I am kind of sad. Sad. Example. Let's try to do a hey, a hellos, a poggers, just poggers. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. It should work because it's 8. And 8's a beautiful number. No. The text example. So it's not anymore cause string. Oh, makes sense. It it really makes sense. 23. It's a string. I just remember that's a string, and I hate them. Oh, I don't know why it is doing this. Let's do. Let's try just -1. Happy, happy, happy. It doesn't work. Will it be? Oh, let me try something. 22, and we can do a yes.rc rect. RC paint. RC paint. Try this. Not really. Ignore. Oh, what am I doing? Rect. I am getting the hang of this. I am getting the. Oh, I need to do this. Boop. We need to point the rectangle. We can point to rectangle. Yay! Yay! It works. It works. It works. It works. Poggers, my beloved. We just need to do a new center. Uh, a single line. And when we do this, I am so happy. Poggers, my beloved. Poggers, my beloved. Yay! And it works, everybody. It works. It took me what? 3 crashes and uh uh 1 hour and 20 minutes. Yeah, poggers. Poggers. My beloved Windows window. So yeah, we have a Windows window. Oh, I'll post this disaster in my YouTube channel. Uh, yeah, and I'll post the code here. Let me just post the code to pastebin scripts. Just paste this. Let's new paste. Okay, let's do category none. Uh, gaming. Let's do gaming. Tags a bad Win32. Syntax highlighting C. Paste expiration. Folder none. Burn after read. Paste name title. Bad Windows thingy. And it okay. How can I show this? Okay. Not marking. Not making digital art by pixel in this. Too bad. Yeah, I don't know what you meant. I really don't know. I need to get my English better. So okay, I think it works. And we have here a bad Windows thingy working here. Yeah, I think we spent a lot of time together, guys. So I guess I'll get some sleepy sleeps. I'll just format my code and let's sleepy. Let's start being sleepy. Let's just do this. I am just formatting the code. It is working. Aren't you gonna aren't you gonna draw something or make some picture? Oh, not yet. Not yet. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Oh, okay. Bye bye.